Which is the bigger problem, spoiled bonding, or a system that treats the Constitution like a plaything? Let's not tolerate spoiled bonding. This was the witty yet sharp remark of Senator Imee Marcos on August 6, 2025, during a Senate session. Her scathing comments didn't end there. In a statement that seemed deliberately aimed, she posed a question to the House of Representatives. How about just replacing your speaker instead? Marcos added further. Let's show respect to the Supreme Court. Let's not act like we're the Supreme Court. Supremes, really? There's no such thing, you know? On that same day, Marcos cast a resounding yes vote to archive or set aside the impeachment complaint against Vice President Senator Duterte, a move that followed the Supreme Court's decision declaring the articles of impeachment unconstitutional. But it seems the House was not pleased with the Senate's action. Speaker Martin Romualdez responded quickly. The filing of the complaint will no longer proceed. What was rushed, remarkably, was its burial. He insisted, only the House. It is the House that has the power to initiate the impeachment process, and according to him, they did it legally, clearly, and honestly, not to destroy anyone, but to seek answers to questions that, up to now, he says, Vice President Duterte has not answered. Romualdez added, this was never about political maneuvering, it was about accountability. Anchored on verified facts and sworn documents, reactions from members of the House quickly followed. According to Deputy Speaker J.J. Suprema, that decision rests solely with the elected members of this chamber, and Speaker Romualdez continues to enjoy our overwhelming confidence. For Suprema, Marcos' statement is a classic deflection from the real issues raised in the impeachment case. Republic did not back down either. J. Kong Hun called Marcos' words out of bounds. He warned that there are limits to what can be said in public, especially if it damages the integrity of other institutions. Even Rep. Paulo Ortega of La Union called for respect for the co-equal branch of government. Referring to Romualdez's removal, he said it is rooted in truth and that the real danger is the process becoming personalized, when in fact it is a constitutional process. But for those who thought Senator Marcos backed down from her criticisms, they were mistaken. At a coffee meeting in the Senate the next day, she defended her previous statements. Is it forbidden to speak the truth? I didn't curse anyone. I didn't name anyone, she insisted. But the context and direction of her words were undeniably centered on the House leadership and the impeachment process itself. Despite this tension, the public still asks, where are we really looking when it comes to the real issue of accountability? Or are we just focused on the exchange of harsh words between the two chambers, the Senate, led by Sen. President Cheese Escudero, has long been questioned for its low approval ratings and surveys. Despite this, it seems the Senate chose to prioritize archiving the impeachment complaint instead of addressing the questions that the public wants answered. The House, represented by Representative Suprema. This is a deflection from real issues. But what Senator Marcos said is also true. How can we be lawmakers if we ourselves do not know how to follow the law? This is where public opinion is now divided between those who side with leadership that stands by due process and those who seem to draw strength from being part of a powerful political clan. In the end, many are still left asking, if the Senate complied with the Supreme Court's decision, why does the House seem so angry? And above all, who should really be held accountable? If you have an opinion about this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to AngKampanero, Voice of Truth, Sound of History. Many thanks to our new subscribers. Let's keep the bell ringing for truth, justice, and freedom.